Hello, I'm Devani Patil, Assistant Professor in Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp Pune. Today we will discuss about the computer graphics, basic ideas about computer graphics. What is a computer graphics? Computer graphics is a branch of computer science that deals with generating images with the aid of computer. Mostly, we are using computer graphics to show images on a screen or computer screen with some moves, with some projections. Computer graphics is a core technology in digital photography for film, video, games, cell phone, and computer displays, and many specialized applications. Computer graphics is also an art of drawing pictures, lines, charts, etc. using computers with the help of programming. Computer graphics you can use for the presentation purpose in some economical transaction or a statistical growth of your organization. You can easily make the graphs and pictures and drawings with the help of computer graphics, and because of all these things your presentation will be effective. Computer graphics display a picture of an computer screen is a difficult process. Computer graphics are used to simplify this process. To move any picture, any video on computer screen is very difficult, but with the help of computer graphics, we can make it simple. Computer graphic provides 2D as well as 3D display, that is the two-dimensional display of x-axis and y-axis, as well as three-dimensional display of the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Basic components of computer graphics to display any image on the screen that are representation, presentation, transformation and interaction. These each and every component or these four components are indirectly depends on each other. So we will discuss these components. What is a representation? Representation is represent an image in various forms. Suppose I want to show a image on computer, but we are we can see that image with only the front view. I want to represent that image with my left hand side or my right hand side. Then with the help of this component of computer graphics, it is a very easy for us to represent that image in any with any angle. Second component of computer graphic is presentation. Suppose you are drawing something on the screen, but to present that drawing or that image, that is very important. So use different formats of graphs in presentation. Sometimes we are using bar graphs, some bar graphs, sometimes we are using pie graphs. So according to your convenient and according to the exact situation of the presentation, you can use any graph in your presentation and you can make your presentation very effective. Third is the transformation. In the transformation, we can reflect an image in different coordinate of the different origins of the screen. That is the you can show that particular image in first quadrant, in second quadrant, in third quadrant and in fourth quadrant. So with the help of sharing, with the help of projection, with the help of transformation, with the help of reflection, you can show these effects on a screen. So the translation, scaling, rotation, reflection and sharing of images is happens in the transformation component of computer graphics. Fourth component is a interaction. Interaction between the software and hardware is very important. Whenever you want to show some effectiveness of your image on the screen in the form of 2 dimension or 3 dimension, then that time in the programming you have to use some important graphic libraries. But each and every time your graphics libraries will not support to your hardware and software. So the interaction between the software and hardware is again very important in computer graphics to show or to draw any move on the screen. What are the applications of computer graphics? We can use computer graphics in education and training. You can create many effective presentations or effective videos to deliver your lectures or to give training to the student. In medical field, in the form of x-rays, in the form of sonographies, or any type of graphical presentations of human body, we can show with the help of computer graphics. For the entertainment purpose, we are always watching the cartoons and some 2D and 3D movies on the screen. So in those screen or in those applications, again computer graphics is used. In printing technology, you can use computer graphics for advertising purpose, for machine drawing, for image processing. To create graphical user interface, you can use the computer graphics. In CAD and CAM, that is the computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing, you can use computer graphics. With the help of CAD and CAM, we can create some mechanical engineering designs on computer with the help of such type of applications of computer graphics. Next use of or application of computer graphics is presentation graphics. Financial reports, statistical reports, mathematical reports, scientific and economic data for research reports, managerial reports, consumer information bulletins, and other type of report you can create with the help of computer graphics, and you can present these report in a very well organized format. For the computer graphics, whenever you want to show something on the screen resolution is very important part considered in computer graphics. So, for the screen resolution, the important thing is a pixel. A small dot or a tiny dot showed or displays on your screen is called as a pixel. So, a computer monitor consists of tiny dots or pixels. A common number of pixels today is 1920 horizontally and 1080 vertically. This is a standard resolution or standard pixel size of any screen. Digital images or raster graphics also consists of a pixel. A pixel is a single square picture element, hence it is called as pix and pix dash el, that is the picture element. A single dot in your image. A 10 by 10 image is made up of set of pixels in a grid 10 wide by 10 high, totaling 100 pixels. After the pixel, next important part in the computer graphics screen resolution is a point. The point or PT on the other hand is a unit of length commonly used to measure the height of a font but technically capable of measuring any length. In applications, 1 point is equal to exactly 1 by 72th of an inch. In traditional print, technically 72 point is 0.996264 inches. Actually, this is a very complicated calculation. How many pixels equal to 1 point? is depends on the resolution of your image. It means that there may be points may be vary according to your image resolution. For example, if your image is 72 ppi, ppi means pixels per inch, then one point will equal exactly one pixel. We discussed a pixel and point. Now, whatever you want to exactly show on a screen, there are two types to show these alphabets or these characters on the screen. One first is the raster and second is the vector. We can see on the screen that is what is the raster image and what is a vector image. Vector image is very clear, which easily catched by human eyes. Raster is also clear, but it is not a fine image. So the main difference in the raster and vector is vector image is a fine and sharp, but the raster images are not fine and sharp. So we will discuss the comparison between raster scan display and vector scan display. Image represented by a rectangular grid of pixel or picture element is known as a raster scan display. Lines drawn directly, no predefined grid, is called a vector scan display. Image stored in a frame buffer. Commands tell the electron gun where to move and when to turn on or off. In raster scan display, electron guns continually scanning in a regular pattern, that is line by line across entire screen. And in the vector, lines are smooth, that is there is no any type of the curves are used, but those curves are fine in vector, but those are not fine in raster. Constant time to redraw any number of element close to the pure mathematics of the model is used in the vector scan display. No flexors in raster scan display. In vector scan display, it is a slower with more elements to be drawn, can start to flicker. Jagged edges from conversion to pixels. Only lines possible, no filled polygons or bitmaps are used in the vector scan display. In raster scan display, discretized version of the model, but in the vector scan display, it is a monochrome for each electron gun. Discussion about the depth about the raster scan and vector scan display we will discuss in the next video. Important to show any type of image on the screen, another important part is a color. Which color combinations you are using on the screen to represent your image, that is again very important. Graphics support RGB color model to represent or to use the RGB color model to show any type of color on the screen. So, red, green, and blue are the primary stimuli for human color perception and are the primary additive colors. The relationship between the colors can be seen in its illustration. So, in this diagram, we can see that combination code for the red or the color code for the red is 0. For the green, it is 120, and for the blue, it is 240. With the some mix and match combinations of all these three colors, we can create the secondary stimuli, that is the yellow, cyan and magenta. For example, to create the yellow, 50% amount of the red color and 50% amount of the green color, when we combines into one, we will get the yellow color. According to your convenient, you can increase and decrease amounts of these basic or the primary colors of red, green and blue, and you can create extra or the secondary colors. The secondary colors of RGB are cyan, magenta, and yellow, are formed by the mixture of two of the primaries and the exclusion of the third. Red and green combine to make yellow, green and blue to make cyan, blue and red make magenta, and combination of magenta, cyan and yellow we can create a third color and it shows white in the image. The RGB color model is based on the theory that all visible colors can be created using the primary additive colors red, green and blue. These colors are known as a primary additive because when combined in equal amounts they produce white. When two or three of them are combined in different amounts, other colors are produced. Thank you.